Your signature. It used to be elegant, sharp, proud. Now it's shaky, almost unrecognizable. You used to walk with purpose. Now your feet hesitate, like they're glued to the floor. These aren't just signs of aging. They might be the earliest whispers of Parkinson's disease, a condition that slowly takes away your movement, balance, and independence. Stay with me till the end. You'll understand how Parkinson's begins, how to catch it early, and what modern treatment can actually do. Parkinson's is a neurodegenerative disease, which means that it gradually damages the brain, specifically in parts responsible for movement. At the center of it all is a chemical called dopamine. Helps your brain send smooth, controlled movement signals to your body. In Parkinson's, the cells in a part of the brain called substantia nigra begin to die. These cells are responsible for producing dopamine. Less dopamine, slower, stiffer, less controlled movements. But this process doesn't happen overnight. It creeps in. If this explanation helps you to understand what's happening in the brain, give this video a like. It helps me keep creating content that makes neurology simple. Parkinson's has 4 cardinal motor symptoms. Tremor at rest often begins in one hand and fingers, like pill rolling motion. Bradykinesia, slowness of movement. Everyday tasks take longer than usual. Rigidity, stiffness in limbs and trunk. Movements feel robotic. Postural instability, problems with balance and coordination. But Parkinson's isn't just about movement. There are also non-motor symptoms, which often appear years before tremors. Loss of smell, constipation, REM sleep behavior disorder, depression and anxiety, cognitive decline in later stages. This is why early detection can be tricky. Many patients don't connect a poor sense of smell with the future diagnosis of Parkinson's. The exact cause is still unknown. But here's what we do know. It's related to a loss of dopamine-producing neurons. Inside those dying neurons, scientists often find Lewy bodies, abnormal clumps of a protein called alpha-synuclein. They are likely a combination of genetics and environmental triggers, like exposure to certain pesticides, solvents, or heavy metals. Certain gene mutations, like LRRK2 and PIRK7, have been linked to familiar cases, but most cases are sporadic, meaning they happen randomly. Age is the biggest risk factor. Most cases begin after the age of 60. Men are slightly more affected than women. There is no single test for Parkinson's. Doctors rely on clinical evaluation, reviewing medical history, observing movement and posture, ruling out other conditions. In some cases, that scan imaging can be used to visualize dopamine transport in the brain, but often the diagnosis is based on the progression of symptoms over time. Have you or someone you know experienced any of these early signs we just discussed? Drop a comment. Even a few words can help others feel less alone. Parkinson's progresses slowly over many years. It's typically divided into 5 stages. Stage 1. Symptoms are mild and only affect one side of the body. Stage 2. Both sides are affected, but balance is still intact. Stage 3. Balance becomes a concern. Falls may happen. Stage 4. Daily tasks become very difficult. Assistance is usually needed. Stage 5. The person may be bedridden or in a wheelchair. It's important to note, not everyone progresses the same way. Some remain in the mild to moderate stages for many years with proper treatment. There is no cure yet, but several effective treatments exist. Medications. The gold standard is levodopa, often combined with carbidopa. Dopamine agonists, MAO-AB inhibitors, and other drugs can help manage symptoms. Deep brain stimulation. Electrodes are implanted into specific brain areas. A pacemaker-like device sends electrical impulses to control symptoms. It's not for everyone, but for selected patients. It can dramatically improve the quality of life. Physical therapy and exercise. Regular movement delays progression and improves balance. Activities like boxing, tai chi, or even dancing have shown benefits. Speech and occupational therapy. These help maintain communication and daily function. Transcranial magnetic stimulation, a non-invasive therapy that uses magnetic pulses to stimulate areas of the brain linked to motor control. Still under study, but early results show promise for tremor and gait improvement. New treatments are being researched every year, including gene therapy, stem cells treatment, targeted immunotherapy, monoclonal antibodies that help clear abnormal alpha-synuclein proteins, and even experimental studies exploring the gut-brain axis in Parkinson's disease. If you're interested in how brain disease work and how science is trying to fight back, make sure to subscribe. I post clear, evidence-based explanation every week. Parkinson's diagnosis isn't the end. With the right support and care, many people live long, meaningful lives. You may have heard of Michael J. Fox, doctor who's been living with Parkinson's for over 30 years. He's turned his diagnosis into one of the most powerful advocacy movements for the brain research. Community support, lifestyle changes, and staying mentally active can slow progression and keep you independent longer. Parkinson's doesn't strike like a lightning bolt. It arrives like a whisper, a small tremor, a misstep, a slower morning. But early recognition can give you time to adjust, to seek treatment, time to live better and longer. If you take just one thing from this video, don't ignore the early signs. Slowness, stiffness, changing in writing or walking. They may be trying to tell you something. And if you'd like more daily brain tips and insights, check out my Instagram. I share simple, practical content to help you protect and understand your brain. Thank you for watching. If this video helped you, share it with someone who might need to hear it. Your mind is your greatest asset. Let's take care of it together. See you in the next one.